I'm so excited for it to be Christmas time. I know that all of us are still shopping and getting our gifts together, so I just wanted to do a quick little video to let you guys know how I wrap a Christmas present. So here are just some of the packages that I've wrapped so far. And I just kind of wanted to tell you guys where I got my wrapping paper, and then we'll do a little tutorial video and I can show you how to tie a pretty bow like this and make your packages look perfect. So I got both of my wrapping papers at Hobby Lobby this year. And then I got this blue ribbon here with this package also at Hobby Lobby. But I got this pink Christmas tree ribbon at Sam's Club. So if y'all have a Sam's Club, you need to go check out their ribbon because they have the best selection ever there. That's where my mom and I always get all of our Christmas ribbon. And I'll show you here the roll. They're pretty big. And the best type of ribbon to use is a ribbon that has a wire on the end. So when you're shopping for ribbon, make sure you get one that has a wire on the end, and that's what makes your bows pretty and fluffy like this. And then I got some cute little name tags here, and I got these at Home Goods. Home Goods had some great wrapping paper this year. I actually got some Christmas kitty wrapping paper, which is perfect for me as a cat mom. And my mom is not a fan of my cat, so I wrapped all of her Christmas presents in my kitty paper. But I guess we'll get started and I can show you guys how I wrap a present, and we'll go slow and I'll show you every little detail, and then hopefully you can do it too. Okay, so first I start with my box, and I always put tissue paper in it, and I bought this really cute tissue paper with the scallops at Home Goods, and my boxes there too. They have really cute Christmas stuff. So next I'm just gonna put my shirts in. I just folded them neatly and I hid the tags. And I just covered it with my tissue paper. And I put the lid on. And then with some packages, when you have big sweaters and jackets, the boxes don't completely shut all the way. So, for example, with this sweater, I'll just make sure my corners are even, and I always tape it down just to make my package look good and crisp on the outside. So next step is my wrapping paper, and I always like to get the kind with the grid on the inside because it makes your packages just more symmetrical, especially if you have a pattern on the outside, like mine with the stripe. And I always use the size to kind of judge how much wrapping paper I need. I'm just gonna cut it. Okay, and so to start, I always flip my packages over so that I'm taping my paper onto the bottom. So I'll take one side and then you bring it to the middle and then use one piece of tape here. And then I'll bring it my other side, and I always pull to make it real tight so that the paper isn't loosening in the package. And I always just pull it real tight, and then because of the grids it made my stripes line up in the back, so that always looks good. And I always put a couple pieces on the back just to hold it because I pulled it so tight. And for the tape that I use, I always use the gift wrapping tape because it's clear and you can't see it on the package. So for example here, you can't really tell where I use the tape, and that just makes the packages look a little cleaner too. Okay, so then to start with the ends, it'll be like this, and then I fold in my two corners, and then I'll make a crisp edge like this on each side. And then I'll take my first piece and fold it under, and I always make a crease here. And it'll go halfway down the box, and then for the inside I usually just use one piece of tape. And then here, sometimes I have my edge isn't completely straight, so I'll always just do a little fold, and that'll make your paper look really nice on the edges, on the outside when you're done. And I just fold that piece up. And I usually put two pieces of tape on this one, on each corner to hold it down. And again, I pull tight just to make sure that my package isn't loose. So then I'll do the other side real quick. I do it the same way. I crease my corners and fold it down and crease. use one piece of tape on the inside, and then I fold my edge, make it straight, and I crease the box again. And I'm going to use 2 pieces of tape on the edges again. Okay, so that has my package wrapped. And then after I get all the corners taped down, I always take my hands and run it on all of the edges of the box on both sides. And that just makes it look good and crisp on the outside, just like a box does. So I do that on all sides of the package. So that gets that part done. And then next, we'll start with the bow tie. Let me just get some room here. Okay. So to start, I use just my ribbon here, like I said earlier, with the wire on the end. So you always want to get the kind that's wired on the edge, and it'll make your bows big and fluffy. So to start, I'll take my ribbon and lay it under. And bring it up to the top. And you always want to leave on the end that's already cut off. You want to leave about an arm length, your forearm length of ribbon there to make a tail. So then I crisscross it at the top, pull it tight, then I make sure my ribbon is, my pattern is on the outside. So then I'll take and wrap it under and around. And I'll again make sure it's flat on the bottom. And if you tie your knot on the top, the packages will lay flat like this. And so some people tie their knots on the bottom, but it's better if you tie your knot on the top first so that your packages will sit flat on the table. Okay, so I bring that up and that makes my wrap around the package. And then I just take and tie a knot here. And then I pull it tight like this. Make sure that it's good and tight around the package and doesn't slide off. Then I'll take my scissors. And then I have my 2 edges, so just pull tight and make sure that's center. So then next, I'm going to show you guys how to make a pretty bow. Move this all the way so you can see. So I always start and give myself plenty of slack with my ribbon. And then to start, so I make my loops, again, about the size of my forearm. So I'll leave about a tail the size of my forearm and then start here and you pinch. And then you make your loop. And you lay it flat and pinch again. So that makes your bow stand up pretty. So then with ribbon that's only patterned on one side, you want to give it a twist. So you'll twist and then lay it here again and pinch. And I usually do 6 loops in total for most packages unless they're smaller. It makes a pretty bow. So then again I'll lay it and pinch, twist, and then pinch, and then twist, and pinch, and twist, and pinch. So there gets my 6 loops. And I bring my package back and lay this in the center. And then just keep your fingers down so that your bow doesn't come apart while you're tying your 2 loops over again. And then here in the middle, you want to pull that as tight as you can get it, and that makes your bow stand up really well. And then I always just adjust my tails to make sure that they're flipped up correctly. And then you just want to fluff your bow. So just kind of pull your bow and fluff it up and get that wire really to make your bow loop stand up. And I always pull my tails down so they're sticking out under the bow. And then you just fluff this side again. And that makes your ribbon stand up really well. And then you just cut your edges. And I always, at the end on all my edges, I cut a little triangle out in them. So if you fold it, and then your end is here, and you just take your scissors and cut it like this. And that gives you that nice little triangle there. And I'll do that on all sides. So again, I just bring the ends together and cut upwards towards the end. And that gives me a little triangle. Do that again on all 4 sides. Make sure it's flipped over there. Okay. So then just to finish off every package, I use my cute little name tags that I got at Home Goods, and I just write to and from on there, and then I'll just go in under my bow and attach it on like this, and then pull it up under my bow so it hides the ribbon, and then you are ready to go under the tree. And I know that when you transport gifts, your ribbon will get, your bows won't be as fluffy, so just before you give them to your friends, just always fluff up the bow so they have a pretty package like this.